How can you start the ATM business with $0? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hey there, my name is Carey Buck. I've been an independent ATM business owner since 2009, and I've been an ATM business mentor since 2011, and that's why I teach people just like you how to start and grow your own profitable ATM business. Now, why would you want to start an ATM business? Bunch of reasons. You could want to get out of your 9-to-5 job. You could want to supplement your retirement. You could be like, oh my God, I haven't even started retirement. So you could be starting this for retirement. You could finally just want to start putting money to work for you instead of you always working for your money. You could be tired of always putting out a lot of cash for an investment to make a decent return. And instead you want to put out a smaller chunk of cash for an investment to make a decent return, right? So there's all different reasons why you may be interested in starting an ATM business, okay? It's going to be personal for each individual person. Why should you let me help you start your ATM business? I'm going to save you time, money, and headaches. Now, if you would like me to help you, or if you'd like to learn a little bit more about the ATM business, go to ATMtrainingvideo.com. Again, that's ATMtrainingvideo.com. Okay, so how can you start an ATM business with $0 money? That's what we're going to talk about here. And I don't talk about this kind of stuff a lot, right? And the reason being, I don't talk to you folks that don't have any money, right? And you're in this situation, you don't have any money, but you want to make money, right? You know you want to be an entrepreneur. You know you want to start a business. You know there's something better out there, right? But you don't have any money. I don't really talk to you guys. I'll be quite honest with you, right? Because I know you need money to start this business, okay? You need to have at least $6,000 to start the business, okay? So here's the thing. How to start this business with no money? Well, number one, you can't, okay? You can't. I know you might see people on there telling you can and all this other stuff. You know, you got these influencers trying to let you know, you can start it with no money. You can make $1 billion overnight, right? You can't do that stuff. Like, that's not realistic. It's not logical. You can't, okay? Now, you can start this business with someone else's money, right? You could borrow someone else's money. You could get a loan, and that's someone else's money, right? You could get a cash advance on a credit card, and that's someone else's money, right? That's how I started. Honestly, how I started, I didn't have a lot of money in 2009 when I started this business. So I started with a very small line of credit that I had from my real estate investing business and 2 cash advances on a credit card. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just letting you know that's how I started. I didn't have money to start, so that's what I used, right? Here's the thing. If you're saying to me, right, somebody sent me a message today, said, Carey, I don't have any money, I don't even have a job, like I'm in a pickle and I need to start a business. Well, this is honestly not going to be the business for you right now. It's just not, right? Because it takes time to build. Like, first of all, you need money. You need $6,000 to start it up, at least. Bare minimum $6,000. That doesn't even cover, you get an LLC, which you don't need, right? Technically you don't need that to start, but that doesn't cover any of that stuff. Having a lawyer, that does cover, if you have a lawyer create a contract for you. But if you're a student of mine, contracts included, right? So $6,000 bare minimum, right? So if you're in that type of position where you have no job, you have no money, this isn't the business for you to start right now, okay? However, you could start planning for it, right? Honestly, if you're in a position where you have no job and you have no money, my advice to you, get a job, right? I'm not being a smart ass. I'm not being a jerk. Like, that's going to be the fastest way for you to make money and pay your bills and alleviate stress, right? And get back to normal. And then you could start working on a plan to start an ATM business or any business, right? So that was somebody who reached out to me today. I don't know what it is about today, but someone else reached out to me and said that they wanted to get a loan to start a business because after they get their money and from their job and pay all their bills, they have about $500 left over a month. and they don't want to wait that long to save up to $6,000. Okay, whatever, totally fine. If you're gonna use like a loan or something like that, especially if you're gonna borrow from somebody else, especially that's like the top part of it. If somebody else is gonna lend you money, you better have a way to pay them back, even if your ATMs aren't making enough money to pay them back. Because that's possible too, right? It takes time for you to build up your ATM business and to start making the cash flow that you want to make, right? It does not happen overnight, guys. I tell my students this. I tell you guys this all the time. The ATM business is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Yes, I know you see stuff online and everybody, shows you the Lambos and, the jets and the hot chicks and the whatever, and, they let you're going to make $1 million overnight, right? You're not. I promise you, you are not. Okay? This is a marathon. Okay? This is an investment. This is an investment of your money and your time. Okay? It's going to take patience. It's going to take persistence. Right? So let's just say you have $500 left over, right? What you need to do, this is for everybody. It doesn't matter how much you have left over. Okay? What you need to do, let's say you want to start an ATM business. You have no money right now, but you have like $500 left over after you pay all your bills and whatnot, okay? Actually, before you even pay your bills, you should be paying yourself. Put at least 10%, at least, bare minimum, 10% of your money into an account. That account is solely for you to invest in yourself, in something, in an ATM business and whatever, okay? You should always pay yourself first and then pay the bills, right? So let's just say you do that, and it's $500, right? So the $500 you put in there, right? So you pay yourself first, and then you pay all the bills, and now you got nothing left because that first part of paying yourself was $500, okay? Well, if you want to make money fast, the first thing I recommend you do, look around your house. Look around your house, guys. I know you guys have shit in your house that you haven't used, right? That other people would pay you for. Yeah, they're not going to pay you top dollar. But you probably have video games, you probably have video game consoles, you probably have movies, DVDs, CDs, anything that you haven't used in a really long time. There's probably stuff people will pay you for. Okay? That's the first thing. So not only are you going to make some money, but you're going to clean out clutter from your house. You're welcome. You're welcome to all the wives that are now going to see their husbands cleaning stuff up and selling it out of the house. Books, right? Trainings, right? I have so many old trainings that I went through and I utilized and that I have no need for anymore, right? I sell them every now and then, okay? So go through the stuff you don't need anymore and sell it. Get rid of it, clean up the clutter, take the money, put it in that account, okay? Then, again, every paycheck, 10%, right? You have to come up with a plan for yourself, right? Let's say the goal is $6,000. Come up with a plan for yourself to reach that $6,000 and then execute that plan every single day, right? Yeah, it's probably going to be painstakingly hard and it's going to take a long time. It's not going to happen like that. Everybody in this world wants things to happen like that. It's not how it works. It's not how it works, okay? So have a plan. Pay yourself at least 10% first. If you can pay yourself more, pay yourself more, okay? Obviously, if you're a single dude, you're probably going to be able to pay yourself more. If you're a single dude living with your parents, you're going to pay yourself more than a married guy with 3 kids and a wife, right? And a house and 2 car notes and you get what I'm saying, right? But pay yourself first, 10%, bare minimum. Bare minimum, put that in that account every single month. Every time you get money, birthday, you find a freaking dollar on the ground, right? 10% of that money. Actually, if it's birthday money, if it's money you find on the ground, put all of that, 100% of that in that account. Put it all in there, right? Let's just say you go to Wawa or a convenience store, whatever you have near you, and you have a 20 in your pocket, and you pay for that. Change. Put it in there. Okay, so let's say you gave him a 20, it was $1.33. Okay, if you don't want to put the $18 in there, okay, fine. But put the cents in there. Right, put the change in there. But if you really want to, really reach your goal faster, Put all the change in there. Every time you break a bill, put all the change in there. Okay? Guys, it's not going to happen overnight. Okay? You're going to have to put in the time and the effort. You're probably going to have to get up earlier. Stay up later. You might, maybe, okay, here's another idea for you. Start thinking about stuff that you can do to make money. Seriously. Yes, you have a 9-to-5 job that you work. If you want to make that $6,000 faster than it's going to take you to save 10% of your money every single month, think of other ways to make money. Yes, you might have to get up earlier to implement those ways. You might have to stay up later to implement those ways. You might have to work on the weekends to implement that. Nobody said this stuff was going to be easy, guys. If it was easy, everybody in the world would be doing it. Nobody would be working for somebody else. Right? Everybody would be doing it. Whether it's an ATM business or any other kind of business or any other kind of investment. It's not easy, guys. You're going to have to put in the time. You're going to have to put in the effort, the patience, the persistence, right? The blood, sweat, and tears. It's just what has to be done. If you want to get to that point there you want to be, right? And I don't know where you want to be, but I always assume, and I know what they say about assume, but I always assume people want to, bare minimum, make enough cash flow, enough passive income where they can cover their bills. Because to me, that's financial freedom. That's financial freedom. When your passive income exceeds your expenses, that is financial freedom. You don't need to be a billionaire. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a multimillionaire. You don't need to be any of those things to be financially free. You need to have your passive income cover your expenses. Well, I'd say exceed your expenses. If you just get it to cover your expenses first, then the next dollar after, you're exceeding your expenses. You know what I mean? And then you're going to keep going, obviously, so you can do all the other things you want to do with your life, like throw your wife a crazy 5-figure surprise 50th birthday party. If you're on my email list, you probably would have got that email on Monday. But anyways, I digress. So just work this plan, right? Again, you don't have to be a millionaire, billionaire, multimillionaire to be financially free. You just need to find a way for your passive income to exceed your expenses. I say passive income because if you're working a job and you're actively working at this job, well, you're not financially free because you got to work at the job. What happens if you stop working at the job, right? But when the passive income does it, you don't need to be present for that to make money, right? And remember, the definition of passive income I use, not the same definition as the IRS, right? Not the same definition as your CPA would use. The definition I use is passive income. Spencer's trying to get into the cabinets. He's acting like he didn't eat. I just literally fed him. Passive income is an income received on a regular basis with little to no effort required to maintain it. Clearly, the ATM business requires a little effort. You can set up your ATM business where it requires no effort. I'll put a link right there. I think it'll be right there, or maybe it'll be right there to show you how to do that, okay? But just work it step by step. You got to start with the first step. Come up with a plan, okay? Sit down. Okay, I make whatever you make. I have X amount of money that I am going to give myself, pay myself first every month to put in this account. It's going to take me X amount of time to reach my $6,000 goal. I want to reach that goal faster. So what I'm going to do on the weekends is I'm going to cut lawns. I have no idea. I just made that up. And I got to charge X amount of dollars to do, whatever, Maybe you're a great artist. Maybe you start charging people to draw family pictures or pet pictures or whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that you know how to do that somebody might pay you for, right? You know what I'm saying? So maybe that is what you need to do to make extra money. And again, you're going to be working early, before work. You're going to work after work. You're going to work on the weekends, right? You're going to bust your ass. That's what you're going to do to reach this goal that you want to get to so you can have a business, right? And mind you, all that stuff is active income. Like you physically have to do it. You physically have to be there, right? But you're going to do it and you're going to bust your butt so you get to the point where you save at least $6,000, where Or you could start a business where, guess what? Right now I'm talking to you, all my ATMs are making me money. Maybe not each one at this particular moment, but you get what I'm saying. They're all making me money. I don't have to be there, right? I don't have to physically be there and show people how to use an ATM. Like, they know how to use an ATM. They're making me money right now while I'm talking to you. They're making me money while I sleep, okay? That's how the ATM business works. That's how passive income works, right? And that money keeps coming in over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I got to put in a little bit of effort. Once a week, I got to fill the machines. Big deal. I'd rather do that once a week than work 40 hours a week for a job that doesn't appreciate me, doesn't pay me what I want, and, could care less about me, that if I left or something happened to me, they'd replace me with the quickness, right? So I'd rather fill those machines once a week. And then while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, trying to help you, I still know I'm making money, right? Hopefully this makes sense. I know I got a little long-winded here, but I just want you guys to know, I feel like, oh, by the way, give me some thumbs up, some likes for this video. Like it, right? Don't forget to click that button and subscribe. Click the ATM and subscribe to this channel. And when you click subscribe, there's a little bell there. Make sure you click the notifications and click all so you're notified every time a video that I post comes up. I know I went on a little bit, but I just thought it was really important that you know that this stuff isn't instant. Like, none of it is going to be instant, right? All those overnight successes, that shit didn't happen overnight, I promise you, right? There was years and years and years and days and days and days and months and months and months of tears and sweat and I'm going to give up and, oh, I got to do that. Tons of that went in what was not seen by everybody. And now, boom, they're a success, right? It's not, overnight successes don't happen overnight. You know what I mean? Again, the ATM business is a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint, okay? You got to build it slowly or quickly, depending on your financial means. But if you don't have any financial means right now, it's going to be slow. And that's okay. That's okay as long as you do what needs to be done for you, okay? For you. Your story is different than my story. I'm in a different place than you. So you don't try to compare yourself to me. Don't try to compare yourself to somebody who's been in the ATM business for a year, right? Don't try to compare yourself to somebody who's been in the ATM business for 10 years. Don't try to compare yourself to somebody who's been in the ATM business for 20 years, right? You're just starting. You haven't even started, right? You're you. You got to work your own plan and then slowly but surely build your ATM business. Hopefully that makes sense. I hope that made sense. I mean, I had a couple messages today. I think they were on Instagram, and kind of the same question. Just two people in two different scenarios, and I just kind of wanted to, I guess, address it with you guys real fast. And I normally don't talk to or about people that don't have any money, right? Because I know you need money in this business. You need at least $6,000. To do it right. If you want to do it right, you need at least $6,000, okay? So again, any questions, post them below. Any comments, post them below. Any ideas for another video, my next video, post it below. Don't forget to click the little ATM, click the bell, subscribe to all notifications. And then if you'd like me to help you start your own ATM business, and you got at least $6,000, and you're not a jerk, and you're ready to put in the work, okay, and you know it's a marathon, not a sprint, then go to ATM training. My cat is crazy right now. Spencer. ATMtrainingvideo.com. Again, that's ATMtrainingvideo.com. My name is Carey Buck. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day, and may you live happily off of passive income.